Hey, you clicked on my video. Thank you. Well, this video is unscripted. I'm kinda going to do it in one take. So if I stumble or make mistakes in my speech, I'm sorry. I'll have to wing it. It's like my first unscripted video, like, ever. So anyway, you read the title? So let's not waste any more time. Let's do it. TM1 Mega Punch. B tier. Very strong, but fairly inaccurate. You get it on the very beginning of the game in Mount Moon, and if you're playing Pokemon Yellow, it's a really good move to teach to Pikachu. So it's not in a higher tier because its accuracy is kinda trash. So yeah, B tier. TM2 Razor Wind. D tier. It's a 2-turn move, and those moves are usually not worth the wait. It's also learned by flying types, flying normal types. They usually have access to this move, and you have better options. It's a move that's really outclassed by a lot of moves, so it's not really worth having it. Now TM3, Swords Dance, that one is A tier. There is a really fun combo you can do, putting it on a grass type like Victory Bell or Venusaur, where you can put your opponent to sleep, then Swords Dance, and then just crush the whole team with a physical move, something like Body Slam or Cut. So yeah, really good move. TM4 Whirlwind. E tier. I really can't describe how bad this move is. It's useless. It doesn't work in normal battles. It only works on wild Pokemon. And if you really wanna flee an encounter, just run away. This move is useless. TM5 Mega Kick. Well, it goes on B tier alongside Mega Punch. Mega Kick and Mega Punch are pretty much the same move. Very big power, but fairly inaccurate. So yeah, we went over this already. TM6 Toxic. Well, C tier. Why? Well, it can be occasionally very useful, and there is a glitched combo you can do with Toxic plus Leech Seed. But for being very niche, it's not awful, it's not the worst, but it's not like the best moves out there. Horn Drill, TM7 Horn Drill. D tier, you can cheese some fights with it. It's not useless, but it's not amazing either. Now TM8 Body Slam it's really good. It's S tier. It's a physical, normal move, very accurate. Well, it would be 100% accurate, but Gen 1 being Gen 1, every move is glitched, so all moves can miss. So yeah, you get it in the SSN very early, and for a lot of Pokemon, it's the most strong move they can have. So it goes on S tier. C tier. TM9 Takedown goes on to C tier. It's basically Mega Punch and Mega Kick, but with recoil. and it's very inaccurate, so not really the best move. Ooh, TM10 Double Edge. Double Edge is a better takedown. It's a little bit weaker, but it's accurate. The recoil sucks, that's why it doesn't get a higher grade, but usually for normal types, mostly the birds, it's like the best move a Pokemon like Pidgeot, or Fearow, or even Dodrio. Farfetch'd, if you really want to stretch it, it's one of the best moves they can get. So yeah, B tier. TM11 Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is B tier. It's very low on power, it's like a middle power move, but if you're running a Pokemon like Nidoking, or you chose Squirtle as your starter, or even went to the trouble of getting a Gyarados, that's the best water move they can have for a good chunk of the game. So it's really good. Really good. TM12 Water Gun. It's a very weak move, but if you're again running Nidoking or a water type like Gyarados, or even if you're running a normal type that can learn water move like, I don't know, Clefairy, I think it can learn it. Correct me in the comments if I make a mistake. I played this game a lot. I played this game while I was a child, on my teenage years, and now that I'm an adult, I still playing this game, but I don't know everything by heart. There's some things I can't remember. So yeah, I'm sorry if I make some mistakes here. TM13 Ice Beam is definitively an S tier move. Again, Nidoking, he's a very OP Pokemon. Most water types can learn it, and Ice is an excellent type for coverage. So it really got it out. It got the power, it got the accuracy, it got the typing, and you get it very easy. Just trade the fresh water with the girl on top of the Celadon Star and you're golden. Now for TM14, Blizzard. Well, I think A tier is a good tier to put it. It's a stronger version of Ice Beam, but it's just slightly less accurate. It's like really strong, and you don't even sacrifice a lot of accuracy for getting the extra power. If you already use that TM for Ice Beam and you have another Pokemon that you would want to have an Ice type move, it's pretty good. It's not better because it's very late on the game, but yeah, it's a really good move. Ooh, TM15 Hyper Beam. A really powerful move that it would be on C tier because it's functionally a 2-turn move because it makes you recharge, which kinda sucks. But Gen 1 being Gen 1, if the move hits and knocks out the opposing Pokemon, you don't have to recharge. So you can put it on a Tauros, for example, and damage your opponent and then finish it with Hyper Beam. It's really more a competitive move, but it has its uses in single player. So B tier. Oh, TM16 Payday. It's Yeah, it's not a good move, but is it? Yeah, it goes on D tier. Yeah, screw it, D tier. It's weak, and it's really gimmicky. If you play Pokemon Red and Blue really well, you will not be starved for money. So a move that gives you money is not that spectacular. Even more considering how little it gives you. So yeah. Ooh, TM17 submission. Really tricky. I think it goes on C tier. Low accuracy, bad type, not that impressive power for what it does. Fighting types are very weak in Gen 1. They've gotten pretty strong recently, but in Gen 1, they suck. Ooh, TM18. Counter. Yeah, D tier. It's niche. It's glitched. It doesn't work properly in Gen 1. It only hits if you using a normal or fighting type. So yeah, it's not really useful that much. Ooh, now TM19 Seismic Toss. B tier, solid B tier. It's a good move to have, it's very useful. It deals it's fixed damage, but it's a really good fixed damage. If you have something like a psychic type, like a Kadabra for example, it's a really good coverage move. Or even if you're playing yellow, putting it on Pikachu, it's really good. If you're facing something like a ghost or an electric rock type, it's an electric rock type, a ground rock type. Oh, TM20. Yep, this move sucks. Rage is really bad. I don't need to elaborate a lot here. It works in Gen 1. The way it works, or it doesn't work, is you're locked into it, and every time you get hit, your attack goes up, but the base power of the move is so low, it's really not not worth it. TM21 Mega Drain goes on C tier. It's good coverage, and if you're running a grass type, it's like one of the best moves they can have. But it's so weak that I can't put myself to give it a higher grade, so into C tier it goes. And Solar Beam is kinda... I could put in B tier for having more power, but being a 2-turn move really makes it just not that much better for Mega Drain. You can put your opponent to sleep if you really wanna use Solar Beam, then exploit how broken Gen 1 sleep really is, but yeah, not that great. TM23 Dragon Rage. This TM is really hard to get. You have to go to the slots to grab coins to get it. And again, it's a move that deals fixed damage. I think it's 40. It always takes 40 HP from your enemy. It's not useless. If you give it to a Gyarados, or if you're training a Dratini, it deals a really good damage in the early game, but at the point where you get it, it's just not worth it. Ooh, TM24 Thunderbolt, it's definitely an S tier move. a really good coverage move. A lot of good Pokemon get it. And for a lot of Pokemon, it's the best electric move they're gonna get. If you want to use something like a Jolteon or something like that, it's the best electric move they can get. And they only learn it by TM, so yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. Thunder goes on C tier. It's really strong, but unlike Blizzard, it's really inaccurate. So you're sacrificing too much accuracy for the power this move gives. It's not awful, it can work, but you're gonna miss a lot, so yeah, C tier. Oh, TM63, 26. God, I have to learn how to count. TM26, Earthquake, S tier. Ground types are really powerful. You have a lot of poison types in the game. In Gen 1, Gen 1 has a lot of poison types. So if you're running something like a Graveler or a Nidoking, Nidoqueen maybe, it's good, it's broken, it's really powerful. You get it very late in the game, past the middle game, but it's really good, it's really worth the wait. Fissure is just another horn drill, so it gets the same points. Now Dig is a tier move. It's in Gen 1 it has the same power as Earthquake, but it takes 2 turns, so that's why it doesn't go into S tier. Taking 2 turns is really annoying, but a lot of good Pokemon get it, and ground type coverage is always welcome, so A tier. Ooh, TM29, Psychic, yeah. Psychic types are broken, they're just broken. So getting a powerful Psychic move is just... this is one of the best moves you can get. Hypno, Kadabra. Even if you're really with something really weak like Venomoth or Butterfree, it goes a long way into making these Pokemons better. Now, we had an amazing move, now we have a useless move. TM13, Teleport. 13, no. 30. Sorry guys, I don't know how to count. I'm not a math kind of guy, I'm more of a... whatever. Teleport is really bad, so who cares. 31, Mimic. It's A tier. Oops, A tier. It's a really powerful move in Gen 1 because you get to pick which move you're gonna mimic. So if you're stuck with a Pokemon with bad moves, it can be a lifesaver. Now TM32, Double Team. Double Team, I'd say it's A tier. Powerful, broken. A lot of challenge runs here on YouTube ban it. So if you really wanna screw with the AI in single player, go for it. It's really powerful. Even more powerful in Gen 1 because of the badge boost glitch. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It's broken. TM33. TM33 Reflect. It's D tier? In Gen 1, it only works with the Pokemon who used it, and it's not very useful. It's not totally useless, but just attack. Why stall? There is no situation where you really want to use reflect. Yeah. It can be occasionally useful too in very niche situations. But again, you have better options. Same thing with Metronome. It's gimmicky, it's unpredictable, and you have better options. I think the crutch of the argument is now TM36 self-destruct. I'll put it in D tier 2. Okay, why? In single player, there's rarely any punishment for you to making a Pokemon faint. It's not totally useless if you really want a strong move to deal a ton of damage and you have a Pokemon you don't care that much on keeping alive, like, I don't know, a Snorlax or an Electrode. Go ahead, explode, but you have better options. Oh boy, speaking of better options, TM37 Egg Bomb. Yeah, you do have better options. This move sucks. Now TM38 Fire Blast. It goes on C tier. It's basically a fire type version of Thunder and Solar Beam, so yeah. Now TM39 Swift, it's, I'd say, B tier. Never Missing can be really good if you don't wanna get screwed by something like Sand Attack or some trolly Pokemon that uses Minimize. Fairly strong, it's a middle power move, and it can be really good coverage for some Pokemon that get bad movesets. So let's see what we have on TM40 Skullbash. Skullbash is just to keep consistency. Let's put it on C tier. Really powerful, but it's 2 turn, so you have to wait a turn for it to do its thing. So not that good. But for consistency's sake, it's better than something like Reflect or Counter or Payday. Ooh, Soft Boiled. I'd say that it goes on B tier. Not, I think, only Chansey and Clefairy can get it. It's really good. Healing is really good, but sometimes you're better off attacking. It's worth giving a ton of damage than to heal the damage. Usually it's more advantageous. I can't speak, sorry. You get it. Attack bad, attack good, healing bad. But it can be useful. Now TM42 Dream Eater. Look, I wanna put it in D tier, but for the power it offers and healing you, I can't put it in the same category as Razor Wind or Payday or Dragon Rage. So in C tier it goes. TM43 Sky Attack. It's basically a flying type version of Fire Blast or Solar Beam. It's the same gimmick. So yeah. Now, TM44 Rest. It's a worse version of Soft Boil, but it has the advantage of healing a status condition, and it heals you to full health. But sleep is a really, really bad status to have in Gen 1. It is like only 2 turns, but functionally it's more like 3 because you don't attack the turn you wake up. So unfortunately, I can't rate this much higher. Now, TM45 Thunder Wave. In competitive, it's really good, but we're not in competitive here. So, okay, C tier as a compromise. It's not awful. Okay, in single player, it is kinda awful. Why would you want to paralyze if you can put it to sleep? I guess if you don't have a better option, you can like play with your luck, but do I knock it down to D tier? I'll leave it in C tier just to be safe. Oh, TM46 Sidewave. This movie is awful. It's awful. It's glitched, of course it is, and it can have a random power. It never hits for much damage. It's useless. Just use Psychic. If you want a Psychic move, just use Psychic. Explosion. It's a stronger self-destruct. Has the same points. Now TM48 Rock Slide E. I'd say it's a solid B move. It's really strong, but Rock type is not the best type in Gen 1. But if you have a rock Pokemon, I don't know, a Rhydon or a Graveler, or even a Sandslash if you want to give it, go ahead. It has not better moves. It hasn't better moves. Whatever. TM49 Tri-Attack, I'd say it's a A-tier attack. Yeah, it's A-tier. It's basically a better Body Slam. Okay, not better. I'd say it's a more random. It's a version of Body Slam. It has comparable power, and it's really accurate, and good Pokemon usually get it, like Dugtrio. So yeah, it's A tier. Now at last, TM50 Substitute. Yeah, Substitute. It's glitched in Gen 1. You can accidentally knock yourself with it. If your HP is exactly 1/4. It can't be Baton Pass is not a thing yet, and it doesn't block status effects or anything, so it's not completely useless. It's not Teleport or Rage, but it's not. Is it trash? I don't know. I think I'll left in the tier as a compromise. And yeah, that's it. That's the tier list. What do you think of it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave it in the comments. And thank you for watching this far. It really means a lot to me. Okay. I guess that's it. Goodbye.